We're back now with author Nicholas Sparks, who is one of the most loved guests on this show.
Yep.
Honestly, everything you touch is gold. Every book is a New York Times bestseller.
And yeah, and this one, here we go again, guys. This one is about to be released. It's called Remain. It was written with M. Night Shyamalan, which I love this combination.
Right, it's fun.
So when I think of you, obviously, I think of love story, maybe a little tragic. When I think of M. Night Shyamalan, I think of supernatural.
Right.
So please share the description of Remain, or did I just do it?
That's it, right? That's exactly right. It says right here, it is a supernatural love story. And I'm not going to tell you which one did which part. But obviously, right.
How can we figure it out?
What can you tell us about the characters and what happens?
You know, it was really neat. It's a guy, he's an architect. He goes to build a house for a friend in a nice New England town and gets into the house where he's going to be staying, and things begin to happen.
Wow.
And it's got a lot, right? It's little Nicholas Sparksian with the love story.
Yeah.
It's got a little mystery. And of course, it's with M. Night Shyamalan, so it's got the big twists.
Yeah, how did you guys come together? What a great combination.
Yeah, how did that even happen?
It's such a funny thing, right? It's one of those Hollywood things, and I hear this all the time. My people are in Hollywood, and he has people, hey, let's get these two together, have them do something.
Really?
Right? So, but this actually came through, right? It's one of 100 that came through. And it was funny, we decided that we were going to meet, and the goal of that first meeting was not only to see whether we wanted to work with each other, but because we're at the age where things can be more trouble than they were.
Right.
You're like, I don't need any more stress.
People understand that, right?
Yes,
Okay,
it's not easy, we're out.
And so at that meeting, we said the goal was he came up with a story that would work for his audience and mine as a novel and a film. I did the same thing, came up with an original story, both of our genres, novel and film. We literally pitched each other our stories. We chose night, and we hammered out pretty much all the majority of the concepts that became Remain. 14 months later, he said, I'm going to make it as a film. I said, okay, I guess I'll write it as a novel.
That's fantastic. All right, so the book comes out now. The movie's out next year. You just called him Night, which is totally cool. Is that what people call M. Night Shyamalan?
Well, I do. I heard that on the set.
And what was that like? What was that experience like for you?
You know, it is it's a joy. It is really a joy. We've both been around for 3 decades, right? And I've worked with a lot of directors in the past. Been a huge M. Night fan. If you're a fan, you're like, how does he do what he does, right? And to see someone who's so good at what he does, you know, work with the cast or work with all of the crew to get camera right and lighting right and storyboarding. It was a marvelous,
a masterclass, right?
It was. I mean, and that's a joy, right? I've been doing this a long time, so let's add something fun and unique, and that's what this experience was.
We all love his work, and I think The Sixth Sense might be certainly one of the most well-known things that he's ever done, and I understand that that film inspired a character.
Sure, well, that film inspired a character in one of my previous novels, Safe Haven. It was funny, that was a nod to Night Shyamalan. There was a secondary character in Safe Haven, and by the end of the novel, you don't know, was she there? Was she not there? Was it a ghost? Was it a figment of the imagination?
Oh, it's sort of meant to be.
And so it was my nod
put
to
it
Night.
into the universe.
Here's what's funny, though. So that was my nod to Night. But years ago, back in the 90s, when they were doing the script for The Notebook, one of the writers they approached to adapt The Notebook for screen, M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, my goodness.
And you know why he couldn't do it? Because he was doing The Sixth Sense.
All right, we got to stop. I wish we could go all day. Your pre-order of the copy, Remain now. You can do that now. It'll be released on the 14th. Nicholas sets out his new book tour next week. Can't wait for that.
And then
we'll
look
be
for
right
the
back.
movie, everybody. Remain.
I loved this moment.